everyone. Welcome.
Hello.
To Primitive Gatherings on Thursday, right? Best day of the week because tomorrow's Friday. All right, so I'm joined in studio with Kaylee, Heidi, Jess, and a crew of retreaters for the Red, White, and Blue Retreat. Let's hear it. Lots of them.
Live studio audience.
Yes, live studio audience for sure. Okay, so we're going to go through some announcements first, and then Luke's going to do a little thing, and then we're going to dismiss him, and he can go do his thing, and then we're going to talk to all the girls and all the fun things they're doing. So they have some pretty special things, some ideas for you all, which is super fun. Okay, so let's do this. Jackson was supposed to have a quilt shop for me, I think. Did he have one for me?
Not that I heard.
Yeah, okay, whatever. All right, no worries.
Whatever.
Announcements.
All right, let's go. Stitchers Gathering Club. The next one is August 17th. And these are all clubs that we hold here at Primitive Gatherings. They are from 9 to 4, the day that I tell you. And then we feed you lunch. We had a good lunch today. We just had like hot brats and hot dogs and homemade potato salad and beans. It was amazing. I loved it.
We need like a bigger gap between that and this, I feel like.
Yeah, it's right after. All right. So we feed you a nice lunch, and then you can stitch all day for $25. So these are when I get to the retreats, I'll tell you where the retreats are. But everything I'm going to talk about next is a club that you can join. So then after Stitchers Gathering, we have Sit and Stitch. And that next session is June 30th, which we have a PM session that day as well. So you can come day and night. And then we also have fabric collage clubs. You guys are working on a collage today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it fun?
Yes.
All right. So if you want to get your hands into something new, come join Lynn for the Collage Club. And that next meeting is July 6th and 7th. Then we also have Rug Hooking Club, July 12th. We have Bernina Social, August 10th. Do you have anything going on for that special or not?
No, so that's just our normal club, and it's for people who buy machines for us or people who are interested in
Or anybody who has a Bernina.
Yeah. What we found was, I'll give you the normal spiel, is the best way to really learn and master your machine, because there's so much to learn, is really to hang out with other people who own machines like the one that you have.
And then you can say, hey, I really want to learn how to monogram my grandkid's name, but I don't know how to do it. And they will show you.
Yeah, that way if you run into some sort of trouble when you're learning your new machine, you don't have to go on Facebook groups and what's going on.
Or YouTube and try to figure it out.
We have several ladies that are there that are like kind of the homeroom teachers. It's kind of like homeroom class. So you can work on your own project. It's very casual. It's very fun. But then if you run into some troubles, there's somebody there that can help you.
All right. That's August 10th, Bernina Social. And then along with that, we bring out the featherweights for this club too. So August 10th is bring your featherweight and get it out and get it sewing on it so it keeps on going. Then we have Cross Stitch Club, which is August 12th. We have Wool Club, August 19th. And that is kind of it for our clubs that we have coming up next. And then we have some retreats that still have a few openings in. If you want to join Naughty or Nice in July, we have 2 sessions, July 12th through the 18th and July 19th through the 25th. And the girls here saw the wool project that I'm going to be making. And they're all like, are we going to be able to buy that? I'm like, yeah, someday. So they really love it. So you're going to get a really cool wool project and a quilt that you will get done in the week. So it's not like your quilt that you girls are doing. It is one that will, you'll be able to get it done. It's super cool. So the second session is July 19th through the 25th. Okay, and then we have a works in progress retreat. So say you have a bunch of stuff not finished yet, or you need help with something, come to this week and you can work on all of the projects that you want to get done and finished. And that is August 3rd through the 9th. And then we also have October 4th through the 10th. Then we also have All Things Pumpkin, which is a single day. So this is just one session on Tuesday, the 25th, and that is for a quilt. We're going to make a fall quilt. And then Thursday, the 27th, we have a wool session where we'll be making something out of wool. And all the details are there, or you can also call the gathering, see if you have any other questions. And then we have a week-long fall retreat that is the 21st through the 27th. And that is, we're going to make those 2 projects plus some other fun things as well. And then September 30th, we have 2 workshops, one in the morning from 9 to noon, and that is on punch needle embroidery. And then in the afternoon, we have the rug punching with wool, and that is from 1 to 4. And we are also going to offer lunch that day too, so you don't have to bring a lunch if you're going to do both of them, or you can come early for your wool class and eat lunch, or you can stay late and eat lunch that day. Okay, so that was the rug punching class. We did that. And then purge and splurge, I talked about that. That is if we have this 2 times a year where you bring in, if you want to be a vendor, you can bring in some of the things that you would like to purge out of your world, and they might be some great treasures for somebody else. And especially if we price them accordingly, they pretty much go like hotcakes. So if you want to be a vendor, you would come on Friday, October 16th and set up. And then the 17th is from 9 to 2, and we will be open to the public. Anybody can come and buy everything that the vendors have for sale. Then we also have Janet Nesbitt from One Sister Design. She is coming the 23rd and 24th of October for a workshop, and also the 26th and 27th. I'll be talking more about this in the upcoming week. I have a couple of her quilts, and we're going to talk more about that. And maybe we're going to grab Janet and have her come on live with us. And then we also have Winter Wonderland, which is the last retreat of the year, the 30th through December 6th of November, and then December 6th through December 12th. Those are all the opportunities for retreats and day clubs. And then we also have a summer special. You want to read your summer special?
Segue into me, yes. So we got the flyer up now for our summer savings for quilting. We'll wait a second here for Kaylee to bring that up here. But we have our 2-cent modern meander. Oh,
it's being sent over.
It's coming. We got our 2-cent modern meander special. So for those of you who have a larger comforter, or you have a backlog of unfinished quilt tops and you're waiting for a good time to
get things you might be giving away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a great way to save money or get rid of some of that backlog, get some of these quilts finished, because it's a crime against fabric
to have unfinished quilt tops.
You need to do it.
Don't be leaving them for somebody else.
It's a real problem.
I have a cupboard full of them right there.
We have this beautiful flyer. We've been working on it.
Old ones.
I want to show it off. There it is. Yes.
Yeah,
there we go.
That
yes.
is. Heidi, that
so
is
in the
nice.
background, you'll notice that is the modern meander that we will be offering as a 15-inch row, which is a little bit more open than what
tell me, like, how far apart are those things?
It's not
like an inch.
It's modern meander. The reason why we can do this is because modern meander has such a great natural density. We love dense quilts. As a matter of fact, we got something we're going to show off here in a little bit about dense quilting.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But this one, even at 15 inches, you're really only about, I don't know, maybe maximum a ½ inch apart as that quilt.
More like 3/4 inch.
Maybe 3/4, you think?
Yeah.
But it's still pretty. I mean, there is no like large sections that are.
Yeah, it's not like 2 inches apart.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
But it is nice even throughout the whole quilt.
Yes, it's a great, and some people actually prefer that.
Yeah. I mean,
so we do that.
If I don't know what to put on, I say put modern meander on.
Well, and people want this open modern meander even when it wasn't on special. Okay. This is not something we just do because it's on special. We do it on special because we know we can get it done fast.
And it runs really nice on the machine.
It runs nice, and it's something that we can pass along that savings because we know it's not going to be on the frame for 4 days like this last one this quilt I'm about to show you in a second. So again, all you got to do is, if you haven't sent us a quilt in before, you can always call me, and we can talk. You see right there the numbers on the flyer, but all you got to do is make sure your back is 4 inches bigger on all 4 sides. We provide batting if you don't want to pay. A lot of times the cost of shipping, if you include the batting, all of a sudden it makes the volume of the package big, where you end up buying batting anyways by trying to ship it. So you can just use ours. And then you can write me a little note, tell me what you think, what you want. You can tell me to give you a call so we can have an in-person sort of or over the phone consultation, whatever. Or you can just say, I want the 2 cent special, and I'll know exactly what you want.
2 cents special.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, so we're excited about that.
They're coming in. I saw the boxes starting to pile.
Yes, no, thank you for everybody that's participated in that. We have quite a good response on that.
We have 5 long arms.
Yeah, so we were backlogged maybe a year and a half ago, I think, where it was made everybody real nervous because we were like 6 months behind. We had so many quilts, so we really made the point of improving that. So we added some new machines, we added more quilters, and now we have the opposite problem. We're humming along too good. Now we're looking at the intake and we're like, we got to do something to drum up some business. So for those of you out there with unfinished quilt tops, send them to us.
It's nice to be able to send your quilt back and get it back in a couple weeks.
Yes.
Instead of months.
That might not be the case right now, though, because we got to open some boxes. We have a lot of stuff coming in. We got a lot of people at the retreats dropping things off. So,
but it's not 6 months. Is what
no. It's not 6 months, but I don't know if because for a while there, people were getting their stuff back in a couple weeks. So I don't think it's that. So,
okay.
So can we move on to the quilt spotlight then?
You
Roll
can.
on a roll.
Yeah.
And then I can get out of here so the ladies can come on.
Perfect.
Okay. So Kaylee, this week we're going to try something new where I sent some pictures in, and we're going to talk about this quilt that's right. Yep. That one right there that just came on my frame to one of my very, very good customers. She actually just bought a 770 Pro, and she's bought a long arm in the past, which is the only reason I
what's
agreed.
Her name?
Mary Miller. Yeah, I didn't know if I wanted, Mary. If she's watching, hi.
You know how many Marys there are?
Yeah, and probably Mary Miller's probably a few of those too.
Oh.
Right, it's a common last name.
Yeah.
But we did a super dense, and Kaylee, if you have another picture here, and I got the quilt in studio so you can kind of see.
So this is what Mary wanted, right?
Yes. So she wanted and she showed me she had a previous quilter. Long arm quilter that did something for her, and it was incredible. And honestly,
I know why she wants it, because once washed many times, it's going to look all snuggly and crinkled all up. It's going to be amazing. Yeah,
and honestly, when she showed me, she brought in a quilt. She's like, I want this, and the lady that used to quilt for her. And I was like a little intimidated by it. I'm like, okay, all right, that's super dense. It was maybe a little bit less dense. I wanted to kind of go all out because I haven't had a chance to do that in a while, but it's a sort of like a micro stipple.
Yeah.
And it's really tiny. Cool. We use the invisible on the top. So if you can see there that no matter where this quilting went, the blocks are very diverse in fabrics. I mean, there's batiks in this, there's all sorts of different colors, all sorts of different fabric types even. And it was a challenge. I mean, if she wasn't such a good piecer, if everything wasn't so square, this would have been a potential issue, because you don't want to get halfway through this and realize you can't do it and you got to take it out.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's no going back. So it's kind of with
that dense quilting, it sucks stuff up.
Yes.
Different.
It's kind of like I said, intimidating. It's one of those things where it's like, I could do this, or I could do a 2 cent modern meander,
Yeah, exactly.
But every once in a while though, it's good to kind of do a skill check, a quilt skill check. So is there any more pictures, Kaylee, or is that so here, so this is the back. So and I got this, and this is worth us holding up so you can just kind of see the scale in person. But so the back is pieced, and it still was very square. So she did a very, very good job and made my life easy. And honestly, if it wasn't for her amazing piecing, look, those pictures are amazing. So you can see that's the back, and you can see we chose that was it 2730 or 2370? 2370 Aurifil on the back cotton, so you can see the quilting better than the invisible when looking at the back. But Kaylee took some amazing pictures here. So you can see that was pretty cool. So it might be a while before I agree to do this for anybody. So don't call me right away and say I want that stipple. Like I said, if she didn't just buy a machine for me, I don't know if I would agree to do this. But do you want to let's hold it up?
Yeah,
so you can see
I want to show him the quilt.
Yeah, so it's
he's like, oh well, we have pictures. We don't have to hold it up. I'm like, no, we need to hold it up.
So in person, it is really something.
All right, so what's first?
So the back is right here. You can tell from the cotton. There we go.
Okay.
So this might be we really needed to take photos of it because that invisible really lives up to its name.
Yeah, and the picture really doesn't do it justice to show the size of it and how big the blocks actually were.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. Good job, Mary.
I was very happy with how all those advances, I didn't have any overlapping or anything. Everything stayed very, very square, which you need. Here, let's just flip her over a little bit here. Maybe you can see the quilting a little bit easier around the white on the star here with the actual Aurifil. But yeah, the tension, everything really, really cooperated, which was gorgeous. A relief. It's one of those things
I would
that
let you put this on one of mine.
No, it's not available.
No, you just told me no.
Not available for at least a week or two.
Well, no, I don't have anything right now.
I need to balance this out with some of those 2-cent summer specials. So
yeah.
Here, I'll take this and
Very
fold
good.
this up.
Very good.
Yeah. So
nice example of some of the different things that you can do.
Yeah. So if there's any questions, if any of you got any questions here before I leave. Here, we'll just
all right. Anybody, were there any questions for him? No.
Someone's got to have some questions. We use the Moda the Moda Luna Loft. So it's an 80-20. It's very similar to a Hobbs 80-20, only obviously being a Moda.
Yeah, Moda name.
That's what we go with. And it's very nice, honestly, very, very nice.
So every one of my quilts.
Yep. Well, it looks like we got some good reaction. I'm glad people are appreciating the quilt, because I'm telling you right now, it made me nervous. When starting that, you're like, oh my god.
2370. Yep. It says it's sandstone. I'm amazed at how well. Yeah, it is a nice. It looks a little darker than what you think, but it does blend with a lot of fabrics.
This is why I'm so glad people make comments like this, because I do a whole little thing on the versatility of that 2370 cotton thread. So the beautiful thing about this is if you are worried about having to have every single type of color to match like your backings, even if you're using what we found is that taupe color that you've pieced with forever.
Yeah, so I used to piece with that all the time.
And it warms the quilt,
darker, warmer,
and it matches
colors.
Everything. It's almost as close to like an invisible
neutral.
And like if you look at it on, so like for example, the quilt behind us, if you look at those navies and reds, a lot of times if the back was made out of that red or the back was made out of that navy, even if it's kind of like a solid with a small print, I still would use that color because it warms it and it looks better. Because honestly, navy thread, even a nice perfectly matched navy Aurifil, the stitch does not look as nice. It doesn't give you that really beautiful, like ants marching in a row type of look that you want. I don't know if it has to do with the shadows of the darker threads or whatever. And even especially with the red too, using even if it's a nice darker red color that matches, the stitching does not look as good as that
2370.
Yep. 2370.
All right. That's cool.
Yeah. Yes, it does. And like I said,
turns them into baby makers.
This is not something that maybe is for every project that you do, but we like the dense quilting.
Yeah.
Especially with the invisible thread, because it doesn't overwhelm
the
piecing. Oh, we got good questions. I don't say it's harder to quilt, but for example, if you're setting your tension and you're trying to be as perfect as possible, if you're going through and the medium in which you're stitching through changes literally from square to square, I'm not going to be like,
tweaking for each fabric.
So you got to try to find something that works good.
So it's nice if you do a batiks in your quilts, it's nice that they're all batiks. Right?
Yes, yeah. But even batiks in general.
But one here and there shouldn't matter.
Kind of like an extra wide backing. Batik is very similar to an extra wide backing. I wonder what's
done differently.
What is the width of a batik generally? Is it wider?
Yeah, it's the same.
Or is it the same?
It's the same.
Because extra wide backing, sometimes I feel like it's harder to get the stitch to look as good as it's almost like the weave is different on the 108s versus the standard.
I'm sure 108 wide, some of them are digitally printed. So that's the difference too.
So that might be it. Because sometimes you're like, why does it just,
because batiks have that like buildup of wax on them, and that's how they're made. So they're a little bit, I'm not by any means an expert on batiks. I try to avoid them as much as possible, but yeah. So it's a different fabric, so it does handle differently, and it does quilt a little bit differently. Ooh.
I'll give anything a try.
So what would you put in? Would you put flannel in, like a piece of flannel, or just nothing? So I could see a lot of times.
I've done that before.
A lot of times in the South, like Lisa Alexander from Moda, she likes to put a piece of flannel in her quilt instead of batting because it's so hot down there in the summer that she likes to not put batting in, and she'll put a piece of flannel in. And that's just, I like something in the middle because that really, like, I think stabilizes the two pieces together.
Yes.
Yep, we can do that.
Yep. And even
what do you think it is? Is it like, is it $15 a seam, or
we upped it? It's 20 because it's one of those things that we're happy to do it. We're happy to charge you to do it. But when we're humming along and then you open a package and you find out you got to make the backing or sew it, it does slow us down a little bit, which is fine. But yeah,
so we'll do it. You just got to pay for it.
And we also do it too. I mean, we started this in COVID because of people not being able to come in or whatever. But if you don't have backing and you know that we carry it, don't pay to ship it to you to do a seam. If you don't want to do that,
if you buy the fabric from us, can we sew it for free?
No. You can. Yes, we can. I will.
I'm trying.
I'll bring them all to the lake house.
Okay. Good question.
Well, this is a very interactive group. I like this. This is what we like.
Maybe you can create or recommend a grouping of Aurifils that blend. This is a good idea because Jess and I have to do some Aurifil.
Yeah, all the neutrals are amazing, but honestly, I use that 23.
Must be some nice grays too.
2370, and then I use a really nice medium gray. And how I think of it is, if you've ever been to like Lowe's or Home Depot and you go to the lighting section and you're looking at the lights, you know how they have cool and warm? Yeah. So I look at a quilt and I go, is this quilt cool or warm? Hey, and if it's cool, I'll use the gray because that will disappear in like that Lori Holtz type stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Those are cooler kind of quilts.
Yes. Yeah. And then anything like yours, generally speaking, mostly is warm.
Unless it's just white or white and two colors.
So that's a easy way. So gray and taupe are like the same thing, only is that a tone? I don't know. I'm not like an art major. I don't know what the right word for that is, but yeah.
Just like I'm not a history major?
Yes. That's funny.
All right. Anything else before we shove him off to go quilt some quilts?
Yes, it's an 80-20. The Moda Luna is an 80-20.
Yeah, and then the 80-20 battings have been around for a long time. And the 20%, it's 20% polyester, 80% cotton. So you got it switched the wrong way. Oh, and the little bit of polyester just helps strengthen that batting. So that helps keep it from, doing things that we don't want it to do. So they put a little bit of polyester in some of those cotton bats, and it's really nice to work with. And then you get the really scrunchy up look with that, as well as the 100% cotton. So the one batting I don't care for in a quilt is that it's kind of like I'm not thinking what it's called. It's oh crap, no, I can't think of it. It's more like a craft bat. So it's more like for like a wall hanging. No, it's that you can help me. A lot of people were using it for a while. And it was from anybody know what I'm talking about? Warm and Natural. That's it. Warm and Natural.
No, that's 100% cotton.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh. All right. So wool batting, I saw the comment right there. The wool batting. I love the wool batting.
You can get it both ways though.
I really like Linda Hershka does a lot of quilting for you, and she'll layer actually a wool batting and a
cotton batting.
A cotton batting.
And that makes the quilting designs kind of look like they have trapunto in them.
Very, very beautiful. Unfortunately, the wool stuff we've carried it, but it's very expensive, and not a lot of people request it. So, and then also because it's a little higher loft, basting and things like that on the edge can get a little weirder because the distance when you're trying to make this stitch, there's a lot that kind of happens in there. Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't know anything about silk, but I know bamboo is great. That Quilter's Dream, and I think even Moda has a bamboo. I think it's like Kyoto or something like that. Some sort of bamboo batting. It's also really good. There's a lot of good stuff.
Oh, there's always a flannel line in the works. So if you want to know, should I tell them or should I not? No, I can't tell you.
I think that was it.
What
That's
the
good.
next one is. Yep.
All right. Thank you for all the questions. That was a lot of fun. We like it when it's interactive like that. So,
All right.
all right.
Okay.
I'm out of here.
All right. Sounds good. All right. So what we'll do next then is we'll talk to our retreaters. And then at the end, I'll show you some of the new products that we have here at Primitive Gatherings, as well as some very previous ones, some early patterns and kits that we have that maybe, just don't get the attention anymore because I made them 20 years ago. All right. Who's coming on first? Christy. I think they said you're coming on first. I love your t-shirt. That is sweet.
You're good.
All right. Tell us who you are and where you're from. Yep.
My name is Christy. I'm from New Jersey. Longtime fan.
Yep. I've known you for a long time. You said Pennsylvania was the first time you took a
That I came to Lancaster, to the Hershey
show.
I took a class from you then.
Okay.
With the Words to Live By block of the month.
Yes.
Or summer block of the week.
Yep. All those things, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So tell them a little bit about how your mind works, because it works a little differently than mine. I love it though.
I like to replicate things, for the most part, exactly. So like your Betsy quilt, I am on a hunt for all of the fabrics.
And she texts me, she's like, there's some fabrics in this quilt that I can't find. And I'm like, probably because I used some of the strike-offs that never got printed. She goes, I knew it.
Not fair.
Not fair. Because she's like looking at everyone. I'm like, okay.
I have charted it all out. I'm replicating it as best I can.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
But there are some things that I do change a little bit. And one is the retreat project.
Okay, let's see what you did. I'll hold this up for you. Nope. All right, so explain what you did.
I looked at it and you had 63 stars and I wanted to have 50. So my daughter Mackenzie and I brainstormed a bit and we came up with it by putting those blank squares and shortening it just a little bit from left to right, taking out one row, but that way we could have 50 stars on the flag.
So there you go. If you want to do 50, that's the way you're going to do it. All right. And when I had to put 63 in, I was like, do I really want to do this? But I really wanted the quilt to be like a certain size and a certain design. Yes. And I thought, you know what? There's like U.S. Virgin Islands. There's all these other territories that we have, Puerto Rico, all that kind of thing. So I figure we take care of a lot of other countries than just ourselves. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to that. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Anything else you want to talk about?
I've had a great time at the retreat.
I heard she stayed up all night to show you this. So.
Yes. Trying hard to get it done, but wonderful time at the retreat.
Good, yeah.
Lots of friends.
Yeah.
Cousin friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
Old friends, new friends.
Yep.
But
awesome. Okay.
Great food. Thank you.
So where's your shirt from?
Threads Muse, something online.
Thread Muse? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. On Etsy?
Something. Yeah.
Okay. All right. It is cute, isn't it? All right. Thanks, Christy. All right. Who's next?
Is it just one at a time?
Whatever you want. If you need to hold hands and do the buddy thing, we can handle it. Uh-oh. What's that? Is that Christy's or yours?
This is mine.
Okay.
All
right. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
I'm awesome. How are you?
I'm so good.
Oh, look at this. This is table mates, right?
Yes. Yes, but these are
Plus
cousins.
one.
These are cousins.
We're cousins. Oh, okay. All right.
We have different dads.
Okay. All right.
Anyway,
otherwise you'd be sisters if you did.
Yeah, exactly. I'm from Ankeny, Iowa.
And your name is?
I'm Kim Shepner.
Yep.
I'm Julie Feener from Titanca, Iowa. Connor Ressler from Western, Minnesota. Kim Hartwig from Door County, Wisconsin.
Yay.
So we've been having a blast, having lots of fun. We love Christy and Kim. They're our new lifelong friends. Love everybody else that's here. We've had a wonderful time. The women are amazing. This retreat has just been so fun. And so because of that, I haven't gotten a lot done.
Oh,
Christy has hers halfway done, and I've got not even a row.
eat your mic.
Oh, yeah, sorry. But I did get this done.
Oh, so she shows me this. Okay, Kaylee. All right. So it's a half square triangle with a square and a square around it. And then when you sew it into the next one, it's pretty much, this blue pretty much goes away except for a square and a half square triangle. So she was showing off because some of the other girls got some minis coming up. So I think this is Kim's answer to what they were doing. So when you make this quilt, there's a lot of stitch and flip corners. So these are the flips. These are the little cutaways off of the what's left of when you cut away your star points. Your star points.
So anyway, thank you for such a lovely facility.
Yeah, we've been having some fun, haven't we?
Yeah. Played games last night.
Yeah.
And I didn't win, but I had fun playing.
Yeah, that's good to donate to.
Yes,
Right?
very good.
Make somebody else's day, right?
Uh-huh.
Awesome. You want to talk?
All I got done was I got this all prepped and it's ready to go for when I get home.
Very good. Very
I
good.
love it.
I've been working on all different projects. I didn't bring any in.
Okay, Julie, you want to talk anything?
I didn't bring anything, but we've had a great time and it's
Okay.
laughing, giggling.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming on. I know it's really hard to do it, but thank you for sucking it up and coming on.
We're coming back.
Yes.
All right. Yes, you can come back anytime. All right. Where are my twins? Are they here?
No, twins.
I have. What do we have? We have like 2 sets of twins, and then the twins have twins, and there's just some weird twinny stuff going on here this time. All right, who's next? Come on, don't be shy. They want to see your lovely smiley faces. All right, this is awesome. Okay, hang on.
Thank you.
If you want, just clip it on, quick. Here, just like right on your thing. Then you don't have to worry about it.
Just yeah, you would think it'd be easy.
Yeah, you gotta-
I got it. I
There
got
you
it.
go. There you go. Okay.
Okay.
Name and where you're from.
My name is Jennifer. I'm from Utopia, Texas.
And I'm Kippy, and I'm from Lubbock, Texas.
Okay, show us what you got, girls. And
You wanna go
explain
first?
what you did.
Okay, so I loved the quilt, but it was bigger than I had space for. I didn't have a bed big enough, didn't have couch big enough. So it's like, I know exactly where I can put a wall hanging. So our stars are more than half smaller.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
definitely more than half.
Yeah.
They're like 2/3 smaller.
Yes.
Yeah. But anyway, so I've got 27 out of the 50 or out of the 63. I mean,
So are you going to keep going? Or
no,
you're
this
done.
is it. This is
Okay.
it. Yeah.
That's cool though. I really love it.
I've got a space for it. That'll be perfect.
Yeah, I love that. Okay.
I also don't have a lot of space in my house, so I did the math to make it half the width, half the height, length, whatever you want to call it. So mine will be 1/4 of the size, and I also changed it to 50 stars.
Isn't that
You see
great?
So I got the blue part done,
Very cool.
but the other stars will be slightly larger then, but it'll still fit within.
Now they're all going to want the directions for the minis too. So
Oh.
we'll work on that. We'll work on that
That's
if you need that. Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't think so.
It's been great.
It's been so much fun.
Good. Is this first time here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. All right. Thanks for coming on, girls. Marley, you coming? Yeah. Come on. Say hi. All right. Hang on to that, baby.
Hi, Mom. I don't have a project with me because I was just on looking at Laura Star, but this is my first retreat. And
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Marley Grady, Clearwater, Minnesota.
Nice.
And I think just the experience of seeing this place and learning from Lisa and meeting her whole crew here, this is just a dream come true. The food is like you're on a cruise ship. It's an amazing experience. I'll be back.
Good. Awesome. We love that. We love that you come back. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. Anybody else? All right. Okay. You want this one? All right. So it doesn't interfere. All right. Very, very fun. Okay. So Jess has a couple things. So I have been working on a project that has some pre-cut pennies, and it's going to be in the Christmas in July box. So if you haven't ordered yours yet, all these girls were trying to order last night, and our website was doing some goofy stuff. So now I think it's all up and better. But just to give you an idea, the background is red, and I have 2 different size pennies here of this beautiful green and this beautiful cream. And it's going to be a pre-cut project in our wool Christmas box, Christmas in July box. So I just want to give you a quick little reminder about that one that we have. And when does that ship out, Jess?
It'll ship out the beginning of August because we have our regular wool box in July. So to get 2 of them done in 1 month is physically impossible for us. So about the first week of August, it will go out.
All right. And you have a choice between a cotton version and a wool version?
Yep. There is a cotton version and there is a wool version. You can do both of them. Any of the goodies that are in there besides the project, they will be 2 different. So you won't get duplicates of anything but the caramels. But I don't think you guys will complain
and
about.
Do you want to give them the price on that, just so they know?
It's going to be there's over $150 worth of product in there, and it's $120.
Okay, so a discount, but yet exclusive for this box only for probably longer than everybody who's not getting the box can wait. So we keep it not to the public for a while. So that is one of the things that I wanted to remind you about. And then these were I kind of introduced these last week. These were the key change that we have. They're kind of still sitting here, so I might as well talk about these. These are super nice. They are 4 different ones. They are only $6. They're super heavy. And $4 goes to our Missions of Honor charity that we're working on this year. Excuse me. All right, so got that out of the way. And then I'm going to talk about a couple of long time projects that we have that you may not have seen because they are kind of from a long time ago. So this one is called Old Crow and Company, and this is a kit and pattern for $46, and the pattern only is 10. And look, it comes 2 different ways. It comes with jack-o'-lanterns, with the orange pumpkins, or no faces. And the bird really shows up a lot better in person than it does on the screen here that I'm looking at. So don't think that doesn't show up, but look at how fun that is. So this is one of my favorite mats that I really love. And this is so old that it probably needs a revamp on light. But this one is called Autumn's Glory Table Mat. And this one is $82.50, and the pattern only is 12. So if you have a nice oval that you need, this one would be good for that. And then this one is a single pattern, as well as if you have one of my wool books. I think this one is in the wool book as well. So if you already have the wool book, that it's already in there, but we do have it as a single pattern for 12 or a kit and pattern for $52.20. And what if they just need the kit only, Jess? Do we have that option?
There is an option for that.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So those are some of the projects or wool projects that we have. And then I want to show you some new apparel that we have in the store. So it gets kind of warm in the warehouse. So we got these for all of our employees They got to pick out a color of shirt. So it's a really nice kind of over dyed, really like soft tank top. And I think they're not really, I don't think they run big. I took a medium just because I don't like things tight, but they're not like super big at all. So I think they come to XL, or is there a 2XL?
Just an XL.
Okay, so then this one I think this one is a large. All right, so we have the blue, the black, and then what I call celery. I don't know what it's on the website though, but this nice color here. This is an extra large, so it kind of gives you, it's got a lot of room this way, but I just don't like, I don't want, I don't want my bra hanging out here either. So you can't go too big because then it'll get a little bit bigger in the arm there. So those are up for you guys to buy as well. I don't know. I think we don't have like a super big number of those, but a nice number, not like hundreds or anything like that.
And I will say that both Jess and I took a large in that one, which is kind of weird because normally we're like maybe a half size different. But in that particular shirt,
yeah,
the large.
We saw even me and Maddie. Maddie wanted a medium too. So, and she to me is a small.
Yeah, I mean it's a flowy fit. And I certainly don't like my clothes fitting tight.
Yeah.
And I thought I was going to take an extra large, and I didn't. It would have done that gapping thing that you were talking
All right,
about.
that's good to know. Yeah. All right, and then I have some fabric. So this is called Scenery, right, Jess? Scenery?
Yes.
Okay. From Elizabeth Hartman. You got to forgive me because I don't even know the names of my fabric lines. All right. After a while. All right, so I'm just going to show you a couple of, this is new in the store right now. I'm going to show you this kind of peek in here. So I'll hold up each one. So this is a nice deep brown with some black kind of friendship stars on it. Some bright hot pink here, double dark pink. This is like 3 different blues here, a cute little flower. Kind of sea foam. Kind of mint. Same flower, only different colorway. And we have a couple kits being made out of this. Did you have those for me? I think Amy was going to tell me what we're making out of these. Okay.
We have Val's quilt behind you, and then we're making a couple of the Elizabeth Hartman ones.
Yeah, so we're making some Elizabeth Hartman. I think the sea one with all the animal, with all the.
It's the whales we're doing. We're doing cottontails, which are little bunnies that are super, super cute. And then we have another one coming, I believe.
So these are nice colors. I like that they're not, I mean, they're bright, but they're not like super bright, hurt your eye type of fabrics. This is kind of neutral. Beautiful green, peach. She has just about every color here. I think this might have broke some motor rules. That you have to have 3 of every color. Well, maybe. So maybe this is the same color. I don't know. So there's some of the yellows. So which one of you girls asked me where the yellow was in the store the other day? I'm like, that's yellow, that's yellow, that's yellow. So this is kind of like the petals of a tulip. Nice peach. A nice mauve. Again, the mint green with a little soft teal. There's lots of them. I love fabric lines that have like 40 SKUs. My favorite number. Pink. So she has bright, but then she has like baby pink too. So isn't that cool? So bunny ears and stuff like that, right? All right, nice orange. Sunflowers. Another orange. Another orange. But do you see the difference between the oranges? One's more muted. Okay. And then green. Another blue. And last but not least, another fuchsia magenta type looking print. Okay, aren't those awesome? All right, do we have any questions for me at all this week? Do we have anything anybody wants to know? Or are y'all questioned out already? Heidi's picking winners for this week. That's a big old no. Yeah, we all love Elizabeth's stuff. We're so glad that she's in Moda now. Okay. You girls got any questions? How is it being able to see how this all works? And is it fun? You got a tour yesterday, right? And they got to see things that nobody gets to see. And I made them double pinky swear that they don't tell anybody.
Did you show them the quilt behind you?
Oh, yeah. That was your job to forget. Both of them. So this one right here we've had this one before, but now I think we've kitted it again. Forever Friends. So this is one of my friend Val, Vegas Val. This is one of her 12 fat quarter quilts. And then she adds 2 pieces of 1 1/4 yards for the binding, and the inner border is the same. And then 1 1/4 yard for the border. So it's 12 fat quarters plus 2 pieces, and you have a wonderful quilt there. And then this is made out of Elizabeth's fabric. So see how this just segmented right into this fabric I just showed you. So this is, again, 12 fat quarters and the 2 pieces of yardage. And Jessica, what is the name?
This one is called Flower Power.
All right. And when does this one release?
It already did.
Okay.
It's this month. It was actually supposed to be May's, but that was the fabric line that was
We were waiting
late. So this is now the June's. We did not have a May one. And this already was released last weekend.
I'll go around so you can see all of them. Other side here so you can see the whole thing. And then you want to see what we put on the back and the quilting. Did the guys quilt this? Or does Val quilt
No,
this?
that Val does her.
Val quilted this one? Okay. Sometimes we quilt them, sometimes Val does. All right. So this is the June quilt for Val's 12 fat quarter series that we have for her.
And I do have one thing to say, because I did see somebody who said that her Joyful Gatherings shipped. Joyful Gatherings did not ship. So for those of you that did your pre-order, you only paid a percentage of your pre-order when you first submitted your order. Everything for Joyful is getting charged now. The balance of the remainder is being charged now. So Joyful still is not in yet, but the charge is before the fabric comes in, so that when the fabric comes in, we're able to ship right away. We have to do an estimate as to when the fabric. Everybody's will be charging probably around this time right now. And then as soon as we get Joyful in, which will probably be, I would say probably the 1st or 2nd week of July, then we'll start shipping.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little bit, it's supposed to arrive in Moda like June 30th. So then it usually takes them a week or 2 to get all of their shipments out. But that's a good question. And then I also want to point out there, I saw a question in the group that somebody was waiting to hear about a finishing kit for Serenity. There is no finishing kit for Serenity. You are going to get everything to finish Serenity but an inner border. I can't give you an inner border because some of you have picked different fabrics to use. However, if you have used the gray one that I used and you bought it from us, I have a sashing that will work for you, and we will put that up on our website when that wool box is just about ready to ship, so you can order that as well there. And it's the same one that I use, and we pretty much, I think, would have something for every one of you who ordered our fabric. We have that sashing that will work with that. So don't think that all of the borders are going to come in the 3 remaining box for 26. So July, September, and November. And the first time you get that first border, you're going to be doing like all the vines and then 2 leaves on all 4 borders. And then you're going to get blue flowers, and you're going to put all the blue flowers on. And then the last box, you're going to get all the gold that goes on. So that is how we are doing that. So if you're in the group and you see somebody asking, you can relay what I just told you, or I think I did respond to that. But that's how Serenity is going to go. You're going to get the borders in the monthly boxes. Okay. All right. So with that, I think we had a nice little live here today. So I will announce our winners, and they are Carol Ostrom, Gail Clary, and Melanie Benoit. You are going to email Heidi so she can ship you your. Huh? One of them is here. Okay. All right. So which one?
The mother of twins.
Melanie? Okay, Melanie Benoit. Okay, so I'll put a little star on that one. She's next door. All right, and you can get your prize for her. But Heidi you need to send your physical address to that email so Heidi can get it shipped out to you. All right, thanks everyone for joining us here today. We really appreciate you. And remember that every dollar you spend here at Primitive Gatherings has loyalty points, and we can't wait to help you, serve you. Call us if you need to, and we'll take care of you. So I'm supposed to say something, and I just forgot what I'm supposed to say, but here we go. At Primitive Gatherings, where every stitch tells a story. Bye now.